would you do if you were being experimented on by a bunch of telepathic alien beings? I'm Mint Salad, and I saw Star Trek The Animated Series, Season 1, Episode 15, The Eye of the Beholder. It is directed by Hal Sutherland, written by David P. Harmon. If you haven't seen this episode, I will spoil it for you. The USS Enterprise is looking for a missing scientific team when suddenly they encounter these telepathic beings. They beam down to the planet and they discover these telepathic beings, and these telepathic beings actually jail them. Ooh. And start experimenting on them. I like how the telepathic beings think loudly, but is so fast, so big fast speak, but think speak, I guess that's what it's called. Yeah, it's like out loud. It's interesting, but it's too fast for them to understand what it means. But you know, they can slow it down, and they try to outmaneuver all these telepathic beings trying to be like, hey, we're just doing some experiments on you. Also, this person here, who is one of the alien beings, the telepathic beings, by the way, they all look like slugs. I could help this man out. Well, I guess not man. I could help this alien out if I had my kit, and then the guys, the beings, end up giving him his kit. And so Kirk's like, okay, what if I think about needing my communicator? So he thinks about needing his communicator, give it from his communicator, then he's like, beam me up, and then the guy takes it, and then that guy gets beamed up, and it's like, okay, cool. Kirk gets probed, but the other officers are like, okay, we're gonna help you, we're gonna protect you. I don't know how. I feel like at this point in the episode, they're just jumping to ways to get Kirk out of this situation, but it doesn't necessarily make any sense. I feel like I'm getting to this part of the series. I'm like, is this the rest of the series? Is the rest of the series going to be this convoluted? Because then they actually end up getting out of the situation, getting out of the telepathy beast's hold by basically the person who is beamed up scans the Enterprise and be like, okay, you guys aren't as primitive as we thought you guys were. You guys are still learning. Goodbye. And that's the episode. This is an okay episode. I feel like this episode mostly demonstrates the USS Enterprise's ability to work together as a team to get out of a situation. Also showcases an alien species that is smarter than the humans, who can speak telepathically, but somehow can be outsmarted by the humans. Or I think it's mostly mercy. It's less that the humans are outsmarting them. It's more mercy than anything. It's an alright episode. I feel like the coloring, there wasn't anything too significant about the coloring, anything that popped out in my mind. It was mostly, I feel like the creatures are like an orangish, and that's cool. I like the color. I wish I had to say more about the colors. I feel like the colors are kind of lackluster in this one, not gonna lie. It's whatever. I hope that they improve the effort in which they put in when it comes to the coloring of these episodes soon, because I'm not a huge fan of how all of this is colored, personally. I like how the USS Enterprise is colored. It's colored like normal. But the alien planets, I feel like the colors that are used are quite not harmonious at all. And the color palette is too broad, in my opinion. So I gotta give this episode, it's a solid, I don't know, it's whatever. It's a 6 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another on the platform you like, such if I haven't reviewed on the channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it at all, so get the Patreon requested at patreon.com/ASEPresents for 1 movie review per 1 month. Also support the daily grindness by going to itsmintsalad.com. And until next time, Mint Salad Saw, I'll see you later. My side croutons, bacon bits, and the USS Enterprise is still out of commission, but I have to go grab it now. I'm gonna go check on it. I'm gonna give it a loving pet. So, adios.